Hi, I'm Donna Cox Baker from GENOHISTORY.com. If you've ever opened a PDF in Zotero and realized you can't search it, or worse, can't even copy and paste the text, you're not alone. That's because what you're seeing isn't actual text. It's just an image. Today, I'll walk you through a powerful Zotero plugin that fixes that, the Zotero OCR plugin. With it, using optical character recognition technology, you can turn image-based PDFs into searchable, highlightable, extractable documents, all right inside your Zotero library. I, in this case, have purchased a microphone and I want to put the instructions for it into my Zotero database so that I can find them whenever I want. If I double click on this PDF, there it is, all well and good. It looks fine. It's a picture of words, not really words though. If I double click, it doesn't select anything. I can't select text and paste it somewhere else. While in this particular case, that might not matter that much, there are many documents where you need to be able to search them to get the optimal use out of them. We're going to use a plugin called Zotero OCR. So I go back to the main workspace for Zotero. If you have right in this spot here, what appears to be a little jigsaw puzzle piece, then you've already loaded a very important piece for making plugin use easy. It's called the add-on market plugin. I showed you how to use that, how to set it up and everything in the Secret to Smart Zotero notes. If you will find that video and go to the 6-minute mark for the next couple of minutes, it'll tell you how to set that up if you haven't already. If you already have the puzzle piece, great. You're ready to install this other plugin. All right, so you click on this puzzle piece and scroll down till you see Zotero OCR. Right click on that. You see that it's not installed yet on mine. You right click and you choose install, and it shows that it has set it up. With some plugins, that's all you have to do and it's ready to use. In this particular case, this plugin has a couple of prerequisites before it will actually work on your system. There are 2 little programs that have to be installed. In order to get to the place where you can install those, right click again on this and choose homepage. It'll take you to GitHub, which is the home of this set of software, and scroll down to the place you see the prerequisites. The 2 that you're going to put in place are the Tesseract OCR and one called PDF to PPM, a part of the Poplar toolset. We're going to need those on your PC for this to work. You only have to do this once, and from then on, you can OCR with just the click of a button. So first, you're going to do this Tesseract one. Click on this link, and it'll bring up a page that tells you how to do that. We're going to go down and get this. We're getting it for Windows, so we are going to click on this. So it is installing it up here if you're on a PC. It'll work slightly different, I'm sure, for a Mac, but should be similar. I'm just going to tell it to run in this case. I'm going to click on open here, and it is going to run for me. It's going to tell you where it's going to put it on your system. It's important for you to notice where it puts it on your system. So watch that. It asks you which language. I click next. It has the agreement. I agree. I want it for anyone on this computer. If you're sharing a computer with other people, you might have a different plan. I let it do the default for which component it's going to install and click next. So here's where it tells me where it's going to put it. Make note of that. You're going to want to remember that, and it will probably do it in a similar place for you that it's doing for me right now. And I go ahead and install it. Click next and finish. So that takes care of Tesseract. Now click your back button so you can go back to where we were. And now we want to get the other program. This is one program of many in the set of Poplar tools that it's going to install. They're just tiny little things. They won't take up much room on your computer. Click on that, and you can choose which operating system you've got. I'm going to install it for Windows. I'm going to go to the Poplar window. I'm going to get the latest release. It'll be giving me a little zip package. I'm going to click here on the zip package, and it is going to begin to download it to my download folder. So I'm going to go into the download folder. Here it is on my other monitor. I needed to pull it over. And I'm going to right click on this and choose extract all. It wants to know where I want to extract it to. And you choose where you want to put this. I choose to extract. Takes just a second. So this folder is now a subset of my downloads folder that I'll keep. I'm going to need to get another path, just like I did for the last one. This one is not quite as straightforward. It's going to want to know where a particular program is being stored. Well, I'm going to click in Poplar and show you where that is. Go to the library, go to the bin folder. We're looking for the one that is PDF to ppm.exe. This path up here is going to be what you're going to need to tell Zotero where it is, and that's going to be the name of the program. I'm going to go ahead, actually, for my purposes, and copy that here. Now let's go back into Zotero. You should now have that particular program installed, which means it's going to have some settings that you can set up. Go to Edit, go to Settings. You've got Zotero OCR here, and you've got the settings. I'm going to start with the PDF to ppm one because it was the one with a long path that's a little more difficult to find. I'm going to paste that in. Now you've got to add something. This is not intuitive, but this is what I figured out as I went through it. Add the backslash and then type in the name of that program, PDF to ppm.exe. Add that on the back of that. Then we're going to put in the other one that we had gotten, the Tesseract one. That one was installed in the program files Tesseract OCR, if you wrote that down. That's what I'm going to put for this to tell the system where we want things to be. Now you see that there's a number of options here. I'm going to let it use the options that it defaults to first so you can see what it creates. As you do these in the future, you may not want all of the same options that it has here. But one thing that's important to me is I do not want it overriding the initial PDF. In case it messes something up, I leave the original one there, and then I also have the OCR'd one there. So that's how I do it. Now let's close that up and go back to where we started. So here is that PDF that I was wanting to OCR. I right-click on it, and now I have an option, OCR selected PDFs. So if you see this running, all is well. If not, you may have to check and make sure you had those paths correct in the settings. It doesn't take long for a file of this size. If you're doing something large, you may be waiting for a little bit. Now you'll see that it actually has created a parent for that PDF. It's not sitting alone just as a PDF floating in air as it was before. It's got some things beneath it. So I'm going to open those up. It looks like it's grabbed the French language and put it into a note. It's also put in notes for each page that has the text of the page that you're on. If I was to open that up, you'd see that you can actually just see pure text here instead of having it in here as the picture of the PDF. It will do all that. That's something you can turn off if you normally won't use it. I probably won't use it very often. But you've got the original PDF still here, and then you've got the one that it did the OCR on, which has the little extension on it. I open that up now. At this point, I can click on things. I can select. So it has done what I needed it to do. And that's it. You've just added OCR superpowers to your Zotero software. This one simple plugin opens up your PDFs to full text search, annotation, and the ability to copy text. It magnifies the value and usability of the knowledge asset. If this helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more general history tools and tips. And for more free content, visit genohistory.com. Happy researching.